All right, so this popped up on my news feed. It's from the 21st. I'm recording this on the 22nd. It'll come out on the 23rd, so I'm a day or two behind in the news here. But Microsoft is raising the price of the Series X and the Xbox Game Pass. Now, I recently sat down and watched the Xbox Game Pass showcase thing that they did, the Xbox Game Showcase, I guess is what it was called, and all the stuff coming on the pipeline for the Xbox and for the Game Pass in specifics. And I really have been enjoying my time with Game Pass. I've had it for about a year and a half now since I first got the Series X, and I've really found it to be quite enjoyable. Now, previously I was in the PlayStation ecosystem and loved my PS4. I've had it, I don't know, I can't remember when I bought it, 2017, I think. I've got like 150 games on it. I keep Red Dead Redemption 2 installed on my PS4. I also keep Assassin's Creed Valhalla because I need to do a second playthrough of that game at some point down the road because it was an awesome game. And I love the PlayStation, but I also do really enjoy the Game Pass offerings. And at some point down the road, I really hope we get to the point where all of the ecosystems can swim together equally. But there's still some exclusivity that happens. I get why it happens. It's not necessarily the best thing for the consumers, but it is the best thing for the company. And at the end of the day, for every 100 releases that comes out for a given platform, there might only be 5 that are exclusives. So it's not that big of a deal, I think, in the scope of things. When I sort of look at the PS5 and think, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I could play this, that, or the other? But I'm not going to go buy a console just to play like 3 games. Um, whereas with, I think the other thing too for me is that with Game Pass, I have the Ultimate version and I'm getting stuff on the PC and stuff on the console, which for me as a content creator makes far more sense than just paying a subscription for the game stuff. Because I had, what was it, PS Plus, I think is what it was called. I don't know what it's called these days, but I had PS Plus for about 4 years, 5 years. And getting a couple of games every month, sometimes more than that, getting collections delivered to you every month, and then getting heavy discounts on other stuff. That was a really cool thing to have within the PlayStation ecosystem, but they didn't have the crossover with the PC, and that's something that I really appreciate with Game Pass. So I've been thinking about covering more Game Pass news recently after the game showcase for 2023, and I've been having a lot of fun with my Xbox and just with Game Pass in general. I've done probably half a dozen, maybe 6 or 8 PC games through Game Pass, and the rest have all been stuff I've done on my Series X. It's a great console. I love it. But apparently the price is going up a little bit, including for my Game Pass Ultimate. So let's scroll down here and take a look at the news here. In most countries apart from the US, Japan, Chile, Brazil, and Colombia, Microsoft is increasing its Series X prices. Also, the monthly prices of Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate are going up for the first time next month, which you're going to see the base Game Pass subscription for console move up to $10.99 a month from $9.99 a month. So it's going up, from $10 to $11. Carrie Perez, head of communications for Xbox, said to The Verge from this article, "We've held on our prices for consoles for many years and have adjusted the prices to reflect the competitive conditions in each market." And I agree with that. They have held the prices steady for a long time, but inflation is a real thing, and this is the result of it. This is in lockstep with Sony's price hike announced for the PS5 last year. Okay, let's see here. It's going to 479.99 pounds in the UK, 549.99 euro in European markets, 649.99 Canadian, and 799.99 in Australian dollars. Xbox Series S price remains the same. So here's the console, the Game Pass stuff. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and Game Pass for console pricing will increase starting July 6th, so that's next month. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is going from $14.99 a month to $16.99. So I'm going from paying $15 a month to $17 a month. The base Game Pass for console pricing is going to move for $10 a month up to $11 a month. Microsoft is not changing the price for PC Game Pass, and that's because they've got a big demand for the Xbox Series X. If you're an existing Game Pass monthly subscriber, these new recurring prices won't take effect until August 13th. Oh, okay. Oh, no, hang on. So it's new members will see the price immediately on July 6th, but I won't see that until August, so I get another month at that price. What's up, everybody? Commercial break here. I got to give a shout out to our guild champions. It's the highest tier membership here on YouTube. We got Ancient Entity, Crazy as Relative, and Remy D. Thanks so much for your support. And of course, to all of the members here on YouTube, thanks for keeping me on the air full time. If you do like what you see and hear on my channel, don't forget to not only like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, but please support. Consider me your Netflix, your Hulu, your Disney Plus, or HBO, whatever you want to call it. You can do memberships here on the channel starting at $3 a month. And of course, anytime you see me live or you watch a premiere, you can do super chats and stickers on those videos and super thanks on any upload you see, which allows me to keep doing this full time and paying the bills. So from Chris and I and all of our rescue cats, we say thank you. Let's get back to the video at hand. And then if you're subscribed annually, which I'm not, I really should do annual, to be honest with you, because I do get a lot of value out of it. And now might be the time to renew if I'm going to get, I could probably get, because they said July 5th, so I've probably got a few more days to, if I wanted to go just spring for an annual subscription and lock it in at that price for the next year and then have to deal with the price increase the following year. I might have to look at that today. In any case, that's the news on Xbox. They've got a list here of the new Xbox Game Pass pricing around the world, so you can take a look at this graph. They have not changed their pricing since they launched in 2017, and the company is stressing that this isn't in relation to the proposed acquisition of Activision Blizzard. It's just intended to match local market conditions, they say. General price hikes across the board from Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, Apple Music, Spotify, around the board. Nintendo has still not yet done its Switch Online subscription service update since 2018, but PlayStation Plus subscriptions did change last year. So, food for thought. If you're going to be getting into Game Pass, it's going to go up a couple bucks a month. I still think it's worth it. It's, I don't pay for Netflix right now because we're not watching enough Netflix to justify it. In the past, we'll usually run Netflix for 2 or 3 months when there's a slew of things we want to watch, and then we'll turn it off, and we're done with those. We're not really watching a lot of actors. I think the last thing we watched was when the last season of The Last Kingdom aired, which was probably a year ago. I think that was the last thing we watched on Netflix for a while. Anyway, love to hear your thoughts on the above. Love to hear your thoughts on Xbox in general and Game Pass. Let me know in the comments below. See everybody in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon.